despite the fact that Caitlin Clark will not play. And we are underway from Indianapolis, and the Los Angeles Sparks, who come into tonight after dropping their last 4. They've really struggled to defend, allowing 95 points per game. They're losing those games by an average of 21, but off to a good start. They haven't had her. The Fever are 2-3.
You know, even the advanced pass that might lead to a bucket is what Caitlin Clark's been good at, but the advanced pass to flatten out the defense is equally as important because it opens up the top of the floor. Icing ball screens, you see Lexi Hull jumping on top of that, trying to keep the ball on the same side of the floor.
Oh, here's Hamby, who got positioned underneath behind Lexi Hull. And a great find there by Kelsey Plum. Here's Jackson on the drive, a lot of contact, a blocking foul. Hull pulls down the offensive rebound, circles around to the baseline. Indiana's missed their first 3 shots here tonight. Feed inside, Howard deep position and lays it in. Hull extra pass, McDonald launches and hits a 3. And Leah King, give and go in the finish.
Yeah, Kelsey Plum right now hasn't taken a shot. Doing a really nice job distributing the basketball.
Here's Boston, who's got this size advantage on Stevens, uses it for 2. Stevens maybe got away with a push. Dangerous pass. Here is Plum with the shot clock winding down and knocks down a 3.
Listen, she's tough. She is a tough competitor.
Here's Mitchell, who just blows by Plum on the other end for 2. Howard bouncing. Boston off the miss. Second opportunity will fall. Jackson back for Plum. Little 2-man game. Straightaway 3. Knocks it down.
Yeah, I watched Rakia Jackson in warm-ups today. She didn't miss many from beyond the arc.
Howard one-on-one, taking it at Russell. Shot fake and knocks it down.
How about that move? Crossing her up a little bit.
Mitchell, beautiful crossover. Shot in the lane is short. Rebound, Howard, and the putback. Boston knocks it away. Cunningham hits the deck. Fever have forced 11 first-half turnovers. Cross court. Here is Cunningham. It's been a quarter to forget offensively, but for the Fever, they've grown their largest lead, and Hamby finally puts an end to the drought.
Good interior passing over the top.
That was LA's first bucket since the 2:54 mark of the first quarter. They almost went 10 minutes without hitting a shot. And there, Mitchell hits a 3 for Indiana.
Lexi Hull already with 7 rebounds, Pat.
Pass inside, Boston lays it in.
No pressure on the passer.
Right away, and Washington, who some people thought might take a year or 2 to develop into a playoff team, I think they're already going to contend this year as Stevens, I should say, lays it in with a foul. Petty looking inside, lobs it in. Great pass for Stevens. 2 more from the LA center.
Likes to go left, Kelsey Plum.
She does drive left, hangs into the air with the shot clock at 1. Petty hits a 3. Fever closed that first strong. Can they close the second as well? Cunningham launches and hits a 3.
Either way, she's going to score or get to the free throw line.
Well, Plum fired it inside. Hamby had great position. Extra pass wasn't there. And Mitchell on the other end with the reverse. Has slowed down significantly since Howard hit the deck, no call, and that turns into an easy 2 for Stevens. Howard fakes the handoff, bounces for Hull, and Hamby got a piece. Hamby on the drive, lays it in. Plum feeds it inside. It's just trying to get that ball on the rim. Did a nice job of it. Now Indiana with a 3-on-1. Hull races, reverses, and finishes.
That's the kind of advanced passing that Indiana needs, and you usually get that with Caitlin Clark.
But Jackson springs free underneath and lays it in for 2. Saw those numbers a moment ago, about 14 less points per game. Plum on the drive, got by Cunningham. Boston gives help, but Plum lays it in. First lead since early in the second quarter, and Plum can't deliver. Mitchell 3-on-3, pulls up, and hits a three.
That was a push from behind.
It certainly looked like she was fouled, and Barker on the other end can't hit the three. Hamby pulls it down, gets the foul call with an and one. Mitchell off the screen, left alone. There's a foul. She hits a three, and an and one opportunity coming. It was an off-the-ball foul.
Not just for Boston, but for everyone else to even cut.
Jackson got way too far underneath. Good defense that time by Boston. Pull bounce pass, and McDonald beats the pass back. And one, there's a foul. Jackson had it knocked away by Howard. Plum to the rescue. She will launch and hit a three. She's hit a couple of really tough ones tonight.
Averaged a double-double in college.
Mitchell goes behind the back and splashes home a three. What a shot by Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell's been aggressive in the third and hot in the third.
Come on!
Has hit double figures for the first time tonight. And now Shea Petty will have to get rid of it. Does just in time and lays it in. So Shea Petty staying aggressive. And Boston pulls down her 9th rebound. Oh, spinning. Gets it inside to Howard, who lays it in.
It's a great job by Howard.
60-50. 9:09 left to play in the fourth. Inbound underneath. Stevens is bumped. Azare Stevens lays it in with an and one. Austin just 6 points here tonight, coming off her career high of 31. Stevens deep position, 2 more.
You see them starting to just sink into the paint a little bit more.
Oh, catch and shoot and connects. Big bucket for Indiana.
Oh, so competitive, so aware of the schemes, and a great voice in practice.
Jackson from the mid-range.
They've gone back to the bigger lineup now.
Boston, handoff. Mitchell knocks it down.
I mean, it's easy money for Kelsey Mitchell right now.
Plum shot fakes the three. The switch on to Boston. She'll drive into her, sees a quadruple team, and Stevens knocks down a triple.
Azare Stevens.
Final 5 minutes here, fourth quarter.
Good aggressive switch by Howard.
Plum on the drive, Plum to the rim, Plum lays it in. Hamby spinning on Boston, kick out Plum. Launches and hits a contested three, and Kelsey Plum has given LA their first lead.
I think Kelsey Mitchell for the Fever.
Aaliyah Boston now at 10. She's got a double-double. Stevens catches, rolls, and finishes. Here's McDonald. Blows by Plum. Lays it in. And a foul. McDonald. 2:53 to go in a tie game.
Now, Ari McDonald, last player cut by LA.
Cunningham out to Hedge. The switch on to Plum. Drives into Cunningham. Plum spins. Up and under with the scoop shot.
So good going left.
Mitchell off the screen. On the drive. Kick out Hull. Cunningham swinging. McDonald inside Boston. Deep position and lays it in.
Great ball movement.
Plum has been a tough shot maker here tonight. Plum leans in. Handoff Jackson. Bank shot skips around. Hamby the rebound. Foul and an and one. What a massive play by Hamby, because the Fever got their stop. And with a rebound, have a chance to tie or take the lead. The lead still at 4. Stevens pulls down the rebound and an and one. And an emphatic comeback for the Sparks. Disappointing night for Indiana. Two coaches meet at center courts.